Hey guys, this is Heidi from Lost to Water, and we are in Columbia with Laura. And if you guys recognize her, she was the nurse that actually was speaking out against the COVID vaccines in the hospitals. She was terminated. We haven't spoken in a month, and we are here to follow up with what has happened and transpired in her life. She's definitely changed since I saw her last. Laura, can you tell us about your journey since you were terminated, or since October, and what you've been doing, and maybe how other nurses that are in your shoes can get involved?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so first and foremost, we started Moms for Liberty chapter for Lexington County, specifically here in South Carolina, about a month ago. So we've kind of gotten that off of the ground. Since I spoke, I've had a lot of nurses that have reached out to me for assistance in how to stand up for what's going on. And so I've just tried to give them confidence and to let them know that, you know, we're not alone in this, and they can reach out to those around them and build each other up. It's going to take a lot of us being on the line together to really fight this and continue to strengthen our efforts.
Are you seeing a lot of nurses, since you've been terminated, becoming more vocal?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it just takes one person speaking up and having that bravery for them to have the confidence that it's going to be okay. You know, you have, you know, your freedom of speech, and that should never be trampled upon. Speak up. You know, now is the time.
And are they willing to do and go through what you've gone through to speak, or are they going to go ahead and get vaccinated because they need a job?
There are some that unfortunately are single moms out there, and they're being put in a very tough situation. They don't know what's next for them, because it's not just the hospitals that are mandating this. A lot of health organizations around the Midlands are requiring it due to what CMS has put in. You know, 50% of most institutions' money comes from Medicare. So, you know, they know that a lot is on the line, but there are plenty that are standing up and speaking out and saying we're not doing this.
Any words of advice? It might be the same question I've asked, but to say a single mom that is like, I can't do this. I want to be here for my kids, because she knows the truth about the vaccines. That you could give her, where they can go to talk to somebody, or maybe find you.
Yeah.
You know, because I know I'm hearing a lot of that lately.
Absolutely. Heidi, I'll give you my email if anybody wants to reach out to me personally, personal email. Can I give my personal email?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So it's Laura, LauraAnn for my middle name, and then 71387 at Yahoo. And you can reach out to me. I'd be happy to talk to you. My biggest thing on if you were to take it as a single mom, because I've heard many stories of regret after people have gotten it. Unfortunately, they have some sort of injury, and who's going to take care of your kids? You know, if you're on your back and you have all these medical issues going on, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, you might not be able to provide for your family in the interim because you lost your job. But if you lose your livelihood and your health, what is that? You know, because our health is everything. You know, so.
I know last time I asked you, you had said that you have never seen anybody die of COVID, just of the protocol or the vaccine. Since that month ago, have you seen the numbers that have been vaccinated? Anyone come across the heart problems they're talking about, or people dying of the vaccine?
Not personally, but I have heard of many stories. I did personally take care of a patient who did die from the vaccine in the hospital, and that was part of what I spoke out about at the organization that I was at.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Did the parents or did the family ask if that was the real reason why they died?
Still to this day, I don't think they have a clue as to what happened, because the doctors covered it up so much and wanted to put it on a different type of disease or something else. They wanted to attribute it to something else. They didn't want to make that correlation that 2 days after she got her second dose of the vaccine, she was admitted to the hospital.
So do you know what she had? Do you remember? What put her in the hospital?
What put her in the hospital? She came in with stroke-like symptoms. They worked her up for a stroke. Of which everything came back negative, and I'll leave it at that because I don't want to get in trouble for HIPAA, but yeah, a lot of these patients are coming in with stroke-like symptoms, cardiac symptoms, blood clots. I've seen diabetic ketoacidosis, the whole nine. So yeah,
You
that
know-
was enough for me to make a decision that I'm not getting this, and I never will.
But you made the right decision. You're
Yeah.
on the right side of God. So
Yeah.
I really appreciate
Yeah.
your voice. And
Yes.
just in a month, I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking the time again.
You're
so I
welcome.
appreciate it.
Yes.